Hi, I'm Becca French.
And I'm Caitlin Halloran.
Good morning, Lake Braddock. Today is April 25th, and it's a gold even day.
Welcome to the Morning Bru's April monthly show. This month we will be covering a variety of stories from town name changes to the banning of TikTok and to some of Lake Braddock's artists.
Let's get the news brewing. A local community member of Burke is fighting for a massive change within our town. The Morning Brew took a look into what this change could possibly be.
After discovering that our town, Burke, Virginia, was named after Silas Burke, a slave owner, auctioneer, and trader in the 1800s, Mr. David Martosco saw an opportunity to change history by changing the name of Burke.
I found the records of the very first child Silas Burke ever bought, and he doesn't exist in history except for one line in a court document that says, "One Negro boy, Fenton." I thought, you know what, that would make a nice name for the town. This guy's name is on every piece of mail that comes to my house. Is that right? And can I know what I know and do nothing? Apparently this has never been done before. Historians tell me that nobody in America has ever changed the name of anything from an enslaver to one of his slaves.
Mr. Martosco thinks it's important to show the community the contrast between the enslaved and the enslaver. It is the hope that his juxtaposition will lead to greater conversations about the history of the town.
I want some kid someday to say, "Hey mom, hey dad, all this stuff around us, the shopping centers and the parks and the golf course and the lake, everything's named for Burke, but the town is called Fenton. What's up with that?" And I want the parent to say, "Oh, let me explain this to you. It's the teachable moment that we don't have."
While some may have negative emotions towards this, there are many who support it. We spoke to one of our community members to hear how she thinks this adjustment will impact locals.
I think that there will be some confusion. I'm sure that there'll be some pushback if we want to elevate the people that have, who have supported us to move this way in history. Then yeah, why not? And I'm sure that there's going to be some growing pains with that.
The ultimate goal of this change is to foster a more compassionate community.
It's about looking forward to a new kind of relationship we can have with our neighbors who, maybe there's one brick in the wall that comes down because of this. And it's about giving all of our neighbors the chance to be as kind and conscientious as I already think they are.
A lot of factors contribute to the process of changing the name of a town. Ideally, Mr. Martosco would like to see this change happen within the next calendar year due to a potential change in political landscape. If you're interested in this community change, you can go to Mr. Martosco's next community meeting on May 1st or go to his website for more information. This has been Becca French, Caitlin Halloran, and Grace Hebrewer with the Morning Brew.
As education has shifted towards electronics, artificial intelligence has become a resource for students. Let's log in to see how teachers are making AI friend instead of foe.
With the rise of AI being used in the workplace, it has also made its way to Lake Braddock. Although it is currently in limited use, the future of this technology could drastically change how students approach school and possibly cheat their way to graduation.
Decided this year to use AI to kind of use it as a skill building opportunity. So we use AI to give us kind of a base level of information, and then I teach my students how to then edit that to make it more plausible for our class.
We have already seen students get in trouble for using AI to primarily write their essays in class. Now that the school is loosening the restrictions on it, are teachers' opinions on AI being used in schools going to change? With how quickly the technology is growing daily, there is a growing concern that students will use it to cheat, leading to excessive use of open AI programs that can inevitably kill off students' individual creativity and critical thinking skills.
100%, I think that it's going to promote laziness and cheating.
I think that's the fear just kind of with technology moving in general, and so that's why I think we kind of need to embrace it, but also make sure you're giving students avenues to express creative and critical thinking outside of using technological resources.
I think teachers should state what students can use AI for and limit it. That way we don't become fully reliant on it, but in reality the future is completely based on AI and there's no avoiding it.
We know that we know that colleges are going to start moving towards this as it continues to develop. So I think we're doing our students kind of a disservice if we don't engage with it and teach them how to use it correctly.
Despite the varying opinions on AI being used in school, we know that it's here to stay. This has been Hannah Parrish, Rebecca Weiss, and Luke Powers for the Morning Brew.
Every year, Lake Braddock hosts an art show. Let's paint a picture of what the 50th show looked like.
Lake Braddock's annual Pyramid Art Show provided an opportunity for students to showcase artwork that they've been creating throughout the school year.
This year we knew it was going to be the big 5-0 because it's the 50th anniversary of the school. Any of the art classes will have some representation in the art show. So you'll have animation, you'll have digital art, you'll have studio art, you'll have ceramics, you'll have photography. Well, it's just nice to get feedback on it. It's nice to show the hard work that you've been working on and give people an opportunity to see what you're making.
With over 400 students involved from several schools across the county, we got an inside look on the students' point of view upon preparing for the show.
Just because it was my first art show, I think just getting used to what I needed to have done and getting artworks prepared was definitely one of the harder things. It was really cool to see everybody else's, and it definitely inspired me to want to do it this year. I think my favorite part is seeing everybody else's booths, because I think you spend a lot of time working on your own and making sure that it looks good and that you have things prepared, but seeing everybody else's is really a fun experience.
I've always liked art growing up, so I feel like being able to participate in the show and seeing other people's art is really inspiring. I believe when you get to look at other people's art, you get to see their process and how they do things, so I feel like that's also inspiring.
We look forward to more students partaking in the event as this year's art show comes to an end. Congratulations to all the students who participated in the event. Signing off, this is Mahaira Mangitsu and Elmira Ali for the Morning Brew.
You may have noticed the new purple wall next to our gym. This year, the athletic department is introducing Lake Braddock's Hall of Fame. Our reporters took a look into what will be showcased.
In June this year, Lake Braddock will be introducing its first ever Athletic Hall of Fame. We asked the Student Activities Assistant Director how it works and what it takes to be a Hall of Famer.
Braddock Athletic Hall of Fame is going to be a collection of, at least in the first year, our 50 greatest Bruins. It's mainly going to be something that's kept online, so it's more interactive and people are going to be able to view it and interact with it from all over the world.
Mr. Agner is looking forward to the mural that will be in our school showcasing the 50 nominees for the Hall of Fame. Justin Spring, for example, a Lake Braddock alumni, is one of the many nominees for the Hall of Fame. Justin Spring made significant contributions to the Lake Braddock gymnastics teams and even took part in the Beijing 2008 Olympics.
This is something that's been, as I said, started, 6 years ago with our athletic leadership classes. It's been a very hard process because there's been a lot of outstanding people that have attended Lake Braddock and made wonderful contributions. But it's also been something that's personally been rewarding for me because I've been able to call people that were my mentors, that were my friends, that I've coached and, welcome them as Hall of Famers to this inaugural class.
We're so excited to see the Athletic Hall of Fame finally flourish after 6 to 7 years of prepping and planning. This has been Tala, Hannah, and Safir signing off for the Morning Brew.
This year, boys varsity soccer has reached its goal of becoming a better team. Let's kick back and watch how they did it.
The soccer team has seen an improvement in their performance from last year. We asked the new soccer varsity coach what he has done differently this season.
My coaching philosophy actually is we're looking for possession. It's possession nonstop. The more you possess the ball, the more the other team comes at you instead and allows you to open up the lanes so you can actually get more shots off. Typically, when your philosophy actually goes with what type of players you have. Years past, we've had more technical players than tactical players. This year, dynamics of our team is a lot of combination of both technical and tactical. So because of that, we went back to our old school roots of trying to get the ball possessing around, move the ball around.
We also asked the coach what the players did to improve the season.
If a player messes up on the field or at practice, they're actually holding each other accountable in a positive direction, not a negative one, a positive direction. They're letting each other know, hey, next time, cradle your leg instead or move to the ball quicker. They're holding each other in a positive, accountable mode this year. 75% of them all play within the same club, which is really good. So the big X factor of that is they're all used to the way each other plays. Club soccer is year-round. High school soccer is about 3.5, 4 months. And so because of that, you always have to start at the very beginning and try to get players to gel and work together. With this team right here, the great thing about that is they've all played in the same club in the past couple of years, so the click is already there.
We wish the Bruins soccer team the best of luck heading into the rest of the season and playoffs. This has been Ann, Ben, and Alex signing off for the Morning Brew.
Now to Adam Hazara for our sports report.
What's up, Brew Nation? I'm coming right back at you today with the LB Sports Report. As always, my name is Adam Hazara. It's been a while, so let's cut right to it. Baseball and softball will play at Alexandria City tonight, and then tomorrow they will play the Titans, but at home. Baseball is currently 10-6, and softball is 13-2 on their seasons. Boys lacrosse, who are 7-4, will host Robinson tonight. Girls lacrosse, with an 8-4 record, will travel to Robinson tonight too. Boys and girls soccer will both host Woodson tonight. The boys are 7-2 and the girls are 6-3. Boys tennis will fight against West Potomac tonight, while the girls will be playing them away. The boys are 9-3, while the girls are 9-2. Boys and girls outdoor track are up right now in Philadelphia for an invitational that will go through Saturday. Good luck to you guys and everyone else playing in their next contest. For a more in-depth look at what is going on in Lake Braddock sports, please check out the new episode of a Brew View podcast on our YouTube page. Well, that's all the news I have for you guys today. For the Morning Brew, this is Adam Hazara signing off. And remember to keep tuning in because you just gotta keep catching it all.
Well, the news is over. And our cups are empty. See you next time on the Morning Brew.